lower body for hitters is one of the big sources of power and energy in the swing. It also helps players to maintain their balance throughout the course of their swing. As we travel throughout the country, we see a lot of issues that pop up for players with their lower body. Let me show you some of the flaws that we see most commonly. The first one we'll see is what we like to call an anchored back foot. As you can see, Ryan's going to take a swing and watch his back foot do very, very little. It's anchored to the ground. That anchoring is not allowing this rotation of the hip and the backside to come through to deliver the force of the swing with maximum power. Another one that we'll see is players who collapse with their backside or their back leg. As you can see, when he swings, he's really weak on his back leg and is almost collapsing backwards. Again, it's going to cause a loss of power and accuracy hitting the ball. The next one that we'll see is a lunge forward. This is the player who doesn't firm up or lock out his front leg and really gets his body weight headed forward because his front leg doesn't lock and keep him back. The last one that we'll see is what we like to call a spinner, or a player who spins out and loses his balance. Go ahead. This guy over-rotates with his back foot and leg and almost corkscrews or spins himself into the ground. Now let's take a look at what a proper lower body should look like. He'll stride and load, take the swing. You can see that he's firm with the front leg. He's closed with his front foot. Backside has rotated through to a good, strong power position. The first drill we like to do with players to work on getting them to use their lower body more correctly is a drill where we're going to take the bat away from him, have him get himself set up in his stance, and really work to rotate with his back shoulder, hip, knee, and foot. And to do it, I'm going to have him straighten his arms out at his side. And now if he turns that backside correctly, everything is going to come with him. Okay, let's do it one more time. Really concentrate, get the shoulder, hip, back, knee, and foot. Excellent right there. He's firming up that front leg. This is a simple drill that you can do at home. You can do it in a mirror. You can do it at school. You can do it a lot of different ways in a lot of different places to help improve your game. Another one of my favorite drills to do with hitters to work on their lower body is a drill I call the wall drill. Again, you can do this anywhere, at home, at school, at the field, and it's very simple to do, and it allows you to get mass reps working on your lower half. First, we're going to have our hitter put his hands against the wall, and what I want to emphasize is he's not leaning against the wall, he's just resting those hands there. Now he's got his hands against the wall, he's got his lower body set up. Now all I'm going to do is have him stride and then fire. And as you can see, his front foot is staying closed. He's locking out beautifully. The backside is rotated through, so is the back knee and foot. Go ahead, let's do it one more time. This is, again, you can get mass reps on this drill to help you learn to rotate with your lower half correctly. Another drill that I love to do with hitters to work on their lower half is what I call the bucket drill. You can do it with a block. You can do it with anything that you can place behind the hitter's back foot. Here you can see I've got it about 3, maybe 4 inches away from his back foot, and I'm going to have him show us real quick. If he rotates and collapses backwards the wrong way, when he spins, he's hitting that bucket with his back foot. Now, what we're going to have him do is just take swings off of the batting tee, working on rotating through with his hips and his backside correctly, and if he does it right, we should see that he doesn't hit or move that bucket. Excellent job. You can see he's maintained his balance. He's rotated all the way through with his hips, and he's not going backwards at all. Good. Let's take a look at one more. Really notice how the front leg firms up as the backside rotates through. This bucket drill is one, again, you can do it at home. It's easy to do. All you need is a tee, some balls, and something to put behind your back foot.